Let's get straight to the point. Point number 8, the Great Pyramid of Giza. You spent 6 hours assembling an IKEA bookshelf and posted it online like you climbed Everest. Meanwhile, people in 2500 BCE stacked 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing as much as your car, into a structure so perfect it makes your furniture look like a toddler's mess, without power tools. Here's the embarrassing part. Modern engineers with fancy degrees can't figure out how they did it. The pyramid's base is level to within an inch across the length of 2 football fields. Your kitchen counter isn't that level. Each block fits so tight you can't slide a credit card between them. One guy tried cutting a single block using ancient methods and quit after a week, crying. You can't get your contractor to show up on time, and these people coordinated 100,000 workers for decades without email. Every time you see your crooked bathroom tiles, remember, people 4,500 years ago were better at construction than anyone you've hired. Next time your bookshelf wobbles, at least you're not building a tomb for a god king. Low bar, but you're still under it. Point number 7, Puma Punku, Bolivia. You've quit jigsaw puzzles after 3 pieces. At Puma Punku in Bolivia, there are 130-ton stone blocks carved so precisely they look like a computer cut them. They fit together like an impossible 3D puzzle. Scientists have been trying to figure it out for over 100 years. The people who built this didn't have wheels or animals to pull things. They carved some of Earth's hardest stone into perfect angles using basic tools. Modern diamond drills barely scratch this stone. One guy tried copying a single cut with modern equipment. Took 3 months and $30,000. These people did thousands of cuts, probably before lunch. You struggle with IKEA instructions in 3 languages, and these people created a complex stone system we can't reverse engineer. Every time you can't figure out which way the USB goes, remember, people without written language built this. Scientists still argue about how. My guess? We have no idea, and it's embarrassing. Point number 6, Baalbek, Lebanon. You needed 2 friends to move your couch upstairs. At Baalbek in Lebanon, there are stone blocks weighing as much as 3 jumbo jets lifted 20 feet in the air. The world's biggest crane can't lift them. Nobody knows who moved them or how. Engineers say you'd need 40,000 people pulling ropes at once, but you can't even fit 40,000 people around a stone. One stone weighs 1,000 tons and was moved from a quarry 3/4 of a mile away. Modern equipment would need 3 months to move it, if they could even build a crane strong enough. You can barely parallel park, and ancient people moved objects heavier than the Statue of Liberty without instructions. Modern engineers look at Baalbek and either write complicated theories or start drinking. Usually both. Point number 5, Göbekli Tepe, Turkey. You think you're civilized because you have Wi-Fi. At Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, hunter-gatherers built a massive stone temple 11,600 years ago. Before farming, pottery, or wheels existed, they carved 20-ton pillars with detailed animal carvings and arranged them in perfect circles. Scientists had to rewrite human history because of it. Here's the crazy part. These people were nomads who supposedly just followed animals around. They weren't supposed to build anything permanent. But evidence suggests they built this temple first, then invented farming to feed the workers. They built temples before houses. Priorities. You complain about meetings, and these people organized massive construction without written language, bosses, or permanent homes. Scientists have only dug up 5% of the site, which means there's probably something even crazier waiting underground. Point number 4, Easter Island, Moai. You hurt your back moving a nightstand. The Rapa Nui people carved 900 stone statues, some weighing 82 tons, and moved them up to 11 miles across rough terrain. Then they put giant stone hats on top because apparently 82 tons wasn't enough showing off. The island had no big trees, no strong rope, and maybe 3,000 people total. Modern teams with 70 people tried moving a replica statue, and everyone quit from exhaustion after a few hundred feet. The Rapa Nui did this 900 times, including uphill. Imagine dragging a stone school bus 11 miles using rope made from grass, then standing it upright without it crushing everyone. You've called roadside assistance for a flat tire, and these people moved house-sized statues with plant rope and determination. They eventually ran out of resources, possibly from spending all their time moving statues instead of farming. But they left 900 giant stone heads to confuse us, so legacy achieved. Point number 3, Sacsayhuaman, Peru. At Sacsayhuaman in Peru, the Inca fitted together 200-ton boulders so perfectly you can't slide a knife between them. These aren't simple rectangular blocks. They're weird, irregular shapes with dozens of angles, somehow fitting together like a 3D puzzle from hell. Each stone took months to shape, and every stone is different. Then they lifted these 200-ton irregular rocks into place without cranes. The joints are earthquake-proof. The Spanish built a cathedral nearby using advanced techniques. It's been damaged by earthquakes multiple times. The Inca walls underneath, perfect. Not even a crack. You can't cut a straight line with scissors, and the Inca carved 200-ton custom-fit boulders using stone tools. Spanish conquistadors saw these walls and decided the devil built them because humans couldn't. They were half right. Humans with their technology couldn't. Point number 2, the Antikythera Mechanism. You call tech support to update your phone. Meanwhile, in an ancient Greek shipwreck, there's a 2,000-year-old mechanical computer with 37 bronze gears that predicted eclipses and tracked the Olympics. It's basically a Bronze Age iPhone, and we didn't build anything like it again for 1,400 years. This isn't just ancient people were smart. This is ancient people had mechanical knowledge that completely disappeared from human civilization for over 1,000 years. The device needed precision manufacturing to fractions of a millimeter. Scientists needed X-rays and multiple PhDs just to understand how it works. One team tried building a replica with modern tools. Took 2 years. You backed up your phone and still lost all your photos. Ancient Greeks built a device that predicted astronomical events decades in advance. The Antikythera Mechanism proves that 2,000 years ago, humans built technology we didn't rediscover until the Renaissance. We spent a millennium getting dumber. Progress isn't a straight line. It's humanity stumbling through history, occasionally falling backwards. Point number 1. Derinkuyu Underground City, Turkey. You complain about your apartment being too small. In Turkey, there's an underground city carved from solid rock that held 20,000 people across 18 floors underground. It has ventilation, fresh water, wine cellars, schools, churches, and massive stone doors, all carved without power tools. Modern engineers can't figure out how they removed millions of tons of rock without everything collapsing, or how they created air circulation for 20,000 people 280 feet underground. The ventilation system works so well that fresh air reaches every level. And they found 36 of these underground cities, all connected by tunnels. Imagine digging your basement 18 stories deep with a hand tool, carving out rooms while making sure millions of tons don't crush you. Add kitchens, schools, and air shafts that work without electricity. Install 1,000-pound doors that one person can open from inside, but an army can't break through. Do all this while hiding from invaders who want to kill you. Modern construction uses computers and decades of training. Derinkuyu was carved with oil lamps and chisels. Families lived in partially finished sections while continuing to dig deeper. Basically living in a construction zone that could collapse and kill them any second. For generations. You call your landlord 6 times about a leaky faucet. Ancient humans carved an 18-story underground city with working plumbing using rocks. The city was rediscovered in 1963 when a guy renovating his basement knocked down a wall and accidentally found a hidden city. Some ancient engineer is laughing from the afterlife because we found their survival bunker by accident and still can't explain how they built it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.